What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets. The last game preview of the season. Even with 17 games, it is so crazy how fast an NFL season goes. So you have Jets traveling up to Buffalo in a game that means a ton to the Bills and nothing to the Jets. The Bills are playing for the AFC East title. They're playing for a home playoff game. The Jets are playing for pride. And it's going to be a crazy atmosphere. And I'm quite curious to see how the Jets team reacts to that. You know, they always keep talking about December football and like playoff-like atmosphere. Well, you're going to get that. You're going to get a crazy crowd, wind, rain, everything else. How do you handle it? Especially when you have nothing to play for. So on offense, I think the Jets are they are in a world of trouble because you have no Corey Davis, no Elijah Moore, no Braxton Berrios. You have your backup. You have Dan Feeney playing center, so a backup center, and you have your third string left tackle playing in Chuma Edoga. So that is not ideal against a very physical and aggressive Bills defense. So you got to figure they're going to try to establish the run with Carter, Coleman, maybe Austin Walter, maybe get Tyler Kroft and Kenny Yeboah involved. But for me, the whole goal of this game is get Zach Wilson out of there healthy. And that's really it. I mean, I know you want to be competitive. You want to see a lot of good things. Get him out of the game healthy, especially if you're limited and especially if you can't get anything going. Like, I don't want to see him running for his life. I don't want to see him taking big hits. If that sounds like a loser attitude, I really can't help you. This is just where we're at. I mean, everybody wants to talk about you want to see progress. You want to see development. We saw that last week. Now you're in a really, really difficult spot here on the road where it's hard to expect anything. I know this spread is 17, and rightfully so. On the defensive side of the ball, I mean, the Bills, see, if the Jets offense can't stay on the field, the defense is on the field for too long, like we've seen in the past, they're going to get tired. And then the speed and running game of Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and all these different guys will just completely take over. So will the Jets defensive front show up? I'm sure C.J. Mosley, congratulations to him, team MVP, will have these guys ready to go, but will they bring the same amount of tenacity and intensity that the Bills are going to bring to the table? I'm not really sure about that. The team cut Shaq Lawson today. You saved $9 million there. It was $9 million, if I can speak English. But, it was a trade the Jets had to make, a 6th-round pick, but didn't really pan out. He had the interception against the Bengals, but other than that, nothing really there. But so the young corners will be tested once again, which is a good thing. You have, Eccles and Michael Carter, and Bryce Hall, obviously. The safeties will be probably Pinnock and Will Parks. I know they cut Niesman today. You'll see Elijah Riley back there as well. So you'll see what happens. I don't really expect a lot, man. If they compete and show a really solid effort, that's an awesome thing. But no matter if it's a bad loss, it's not going to be an indictment on the coaching staff, not going to be an indictment on the team. It's just where they're at right now as opposed to where the Bills are, and it's the last game of the season. So for me, I think the game will probably, if the weather is as bad as we think it's supposed to be, it could be a low-scoring game where both teams try to run the ball, with the wind and rain. But we'll see. I still think it's going to be something like 27-10, 27-13, somewhere in that ballpark. And that's kind of where we're at. It's been a rebuilding year, a long year, but there are so many positives come out of it. The Elijah Moores, the Vera Tuckers, the Michael Carters, even the way Zach has ended the season. So I'm not going to let this game, win or lose, kind of change it too much. I think we know where we're at. We know what our building blocks are. Now it's on Joe Douglas and Coach Saleh to get, to maximize cap space, nail the draft, add a lot more pieces, and have a very, very competitive next year where the expectations will be a lot higher. So we'll be streaming for the game. We'll probably go live around 4:15 to 4:25 start. And that's it. Talk to you then.